Hi, welcome back to the Harpreet Singh Show, and you're watching Tania's Truth Talk. Before the commercial break, I was talking with Drew and Heather Collins. Welcome back to the show, Drew and Heather.
Thank you.
So Drew and Heather are the parents of the missing Elizabeth Collins. She's 9 years old, and her cousin Lyric Cook went missing on July 13th of 2012 from Evansdale, Iowa. They have been missing for 5 months now. There's a website called www.elizabethandlyric.com. And if anybody has seen these girls, please do not hesitate to contact the Evansdale Police Department at area code 319-232-6682 or contact the FBI at area code 402-493-8688. So Drew and Heather, before the commercial break, we were talking about, you were saying that sometimes when you go out canvassing and you talk to people, you just really want to come on the show and keep your daughter and your niece's faces out there because you've been doing some canvassing and you've been telling me that some people have just thought that they've been found, or some people even in your town have not even heard about this, but this has been all over the national news. I mean, tell me more about that when you're canvassing.
Well, when we were canvassing, it was more on the outskirts of the state because we tried to go to the border of each side of the state, and we not real close to home. But as we got further out, some of the people were confused. They thought that they had been found, and then Heather ran into somebody that didn't even know.
She didn't even. I ran up with the flyers and asked if they could put them in their hotel, and she said, I didn't even know that there's 2 girls missing from Iowa. And I was like, yes, there has been since July 13th,
And, even in your journey doing this, you've come across people that have not been so kind to you. I guess there was times that you wanted to leave your pamphlets and flyers with the girls on it in businesses and think people wouldn't allow you to do that.
Yeah, I had a couple that wouldn't, but
Yeah.
I respect if they don't want to let us put them up. It's just to me it's silly that.
I think it's heartless, to be honest. I mean, if somebody's not going to allow you to do that. So you've also been facing difficult times sometimes when you're out in public with people passing judgment, possibly thinking that you guys had something to do with this. I've been reading about that.
Yeah.
How
and
are
then
you,
we also
how are
have
you handling
Lyric and
this?
Lyric's parents, because of their past, they've had a lot of passing judgment against that, and we have. I get stopped all the time because I'm the one who usually does the grocery shopping, so I get stopped all the time about her parents, and I just simply just say all the time, we let the FBI handle that, and our main concern is getting Elizabeth and Lyric back home.
Yeah.
Our concern is not with their court dates or this date that they have coming up. It's about the girls. That's what's most important, is the girls coming home.
And people are always gonna suspect the parents, and we knew that going in, and we're okay with that. We've cooperated at every point in the investigation. So.
And we know in our heart that we had nothing to do with this. Right now, I mean, our life goal is to find those 2 girls and to bring them home.
Yes, absolutely. And you have been ruled out as suspects, and I mean, for anybody even think that would just be absurd. So if the person is watching this television show today who took your children, what would your message be to them?
I would just say, just let them go. Like, drop them off somewhere. We have 3 other kids, and it's totally destroyed everything. I mean, our girls missed their sister. My son is devastated.
How old are your other children, and what are their names?
Kelly's our oldest.
Son.
He's our son. He's 13, and then Amber is 7, and Callie is 4.
So how is this affecting your other children now that are missing their sister, and with the other kids at school, with how difficult it can be with bullying and so on? Is this affecting them as well?
Not bullying. They haven't had any issues with that. Callie, our youngest, has nightmares.
Yeah.
Our kids see a counselor at least once a week now, and that has helped with the youngest nightmares, because she would wake up just with nightmares like every hour. And Amber's my little prayer warrior. She just prays all the time and sings and sings and sings other girls and writes and writes and writes. She just constantly writes. She writes letters to whoever took them.
Right.
Please, please, please bring my sister home. I miss her. So she constantly does that, and I think that's how she deals with it. I think Kelly is helped by talking to the counselor. The kids at school are very supportive, especially with Kelly being 13. That's kind of a hard age. He hasn't had anybody mess with him or anything like that. They're all just like, we're praying for your sister. So.
Okay. So you guys just look directly into the camera right now, and now is your chance to speak to the person that has taken the girls and say whatever you'd like to say.
We want you to know that we pray for you daily, numerous times throughout the day, that God will put on your heart to return the girls safe to us. Just drop them off somewhere safe so they can get to whoever they need to get to be found. And we also are praying for whoever knows something, that they come forward.
Yes.
God does not judge you. We do not judge you, and we just want them back safe. And we have forgiven you. We don't know what kind of past you might have had. We can't imagine what kind of past you might have had to do something like this. And we forgive whatever has happened. And we want to talk to your inner child, that whatever happened to you as a child, we are sorry that has happened to you. If this is what made you act like this and act like this, we are sorry. We are sorry for what has ever happened to you when you were growing up. You didn't deserve that.
It has to be someone who was, hurt inside.
Well, there's the old saying that hurt people hurt people.
Exactly.
And you guys are a true example of, Jesus Christ, in my opinion. I mean, because people throw around the term forgiveness every day, and find it difficult to forgive people just in daily arguments, but you're publicly speaking out that you forgive the person that has taken your children, and that you understand that they could have been hurt. So I just plead to the person that is out there that is taking these kids, just drop them off. Drop them off somewhere at a public gas station or a corner store or somewhere where they can be dropped off safe, and please get these girls home safely. 9-year-old Elizabeth Collins, 11-year-old Lyric Cook. There is a $50,000 reward for any information on the missing girls, and this reward is rising. So if there's anybody out there that knows anything about the girls, please do not hesitate to call the number on the screen, area code 319-232-6682, or call the FBI at area code 402-493-8688. Some of you might know some information and think that it's not even worth calling because it won't make a difference, but I'm telling you, every single ounce of information, even if you don't think that it's important, it can be very important and crucial to cracking this case. So Drew and Heather, where does your day go after tomorrow? What are you doing?
Tomorrow is Black Friday, so we are going out to the mall because there's so many people in from out of state.
Okay.
So I will be handing candy canes with the girls' pictures on them.
Yes.
And we have some other places that are doing that also.
Okay.
And we also have some like 30 volunteers that are going to go put flyers on everybody's cars.
Okay.
That's tomorrow.
All right.
This Sunday we're having a chili cook-off for the girls.
Okay.
And
so you're keeping things busy, and I'm really glad there's a lot of volunteers that are coming forward. And to the viewers that are watching this TV show, I just ask for your prayers, because prayers in multitude will be answered. So thank you for tuning in to Tania's Truth Talk on the Harpreet Singh Show.